if anyone listening to this is like me, which I think there will be a lot of people who had the same experience, the first thing I Googled when I had come to the realization that my wife was pregnant, you Google, how much does a child cost, right? And you can look at it or try to find information on that on a monthly basis, and you get a billion different answers. And I think that part of that being so opaque, and also part of me just being incredibly OCD and detail oriented, my wife and I tracked meticulously for the first 9.5 months of our child's life, everything he did, from how many diapers he had on a daily basis, how much he ate, when he went to the pediatrician, his height, his weight, all these different things. So part of the reason I wanted to do that was because then you can start to back into how much does a baby actually cost on a monthly basis, at least for the first 9.5 months of their life. And I think that you might find this information interesting because, again, if you go on any online platform, whether it's Reddit or elsewhere, you will get a billion different answers to what a child costs. So I can give you some figures that are sheerly based on me and my wife's experience over the first 9.5 months of our baby boy's life. And these are going to be excluding childcare, because childcare, if you are tapping into some external source for childcare, it will be by far and away the most meaningful expense. But if I look at what we experienced first 9.5 months of his life, these are using assumptions for 8 diapers per day, 2 wipes per diaper change, about a bottle or a tub and a half of formula every other week. About a tub every week of formula, couple of pediatrician visits, and then some, call it $100 worth of miscellaneous expenses, whether that's clothes, toys, whatever. And so without any childcare expenses, what we arrived at, based on our data, was about $430 per month. So for a newborn child, I think this number is fairly accurate. What it doesn't take into account is the fact that you're probably going out less. You're probably going out to eat less, going out to the bar less, just doing other things less than you would before. So I don't want to have people take this in a vacuum and say, where am I going to come up with an extra $430 per month? I don't think that's the idea, because some of that can happen naturally just because you're spending less time out and about and more time just at home. But that is fact-based, data-driven numbers for you. Take it or leave it.